What's up, y'all? I figure we follow up on this story because the creator group of the Sweet Baby Inc. detected. That thing has exploded. And there was a video that recently came out, or I don't want to say came out, the video's been out, just recently discovered that I want to show you guys real quick. And it's the co-founder of Sweet Baby Inc. And this is during this game developers conference. Now listen in on this real quick. It's only 20 seconds.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher-ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
Okay, so when you listen to that, that's coercion, or maybe more extortive, if we want to be very direct with it. Look, this is what's going down with Sweet Baby Inc. I'm going to be completely honest. Sorry about that. This is the kiss of death. This thing is blown up, definitely with that one chick going around and telling people to mass sort of report this creator group that's just pointing out what games that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on. Now, especially now, before this was the case, but especially now, if there's a game out there that is Sweet Baby Inc. worked on the narrative in some form of or capacity, look, it's dead on arrival. That's the way that people are going to treat it. This is what it is now. They've done themselves in. It's a kiss of death is what we should be referring to it as. With that being said, I think the people, especially gamers out there, normies are even waking up to this. I discussed this in my last video where you have normies who are way late to the party who are even calling this stuff out. However, Sweet Baby Inc. ain't the only ones doing this type of stuff. All of these companies, especially at the AAA level, have invited these types of people in, these consultant groups that are there specifically to hyper-emphasize diversity, inclusion, and all the terms that's going to make you fall asleep. Do they ruin games? Well, that's to be determined by the audience out there. But what I will say is that that has nothing to do with making the game better. These are all fake jobs. They're not real. There's no true demand. The only reason that they're being brought in is because these companies, again, they got coerced. They got kind of pimped into this position where they believe that this somehow like shields them from being called these derogatory names because they aren't including or hyper-emphasizing, highlighting, let's say, these types of folks or narratives or whatever it may be. There's plenty of consulting groups out there. They've invited them in. This is where all the DIE stuff comes from. This is where all these fake jobs come from, where you got this Department of Diversity and all these are fake jobs, but they've all invited it in, and it's really not just with gaming. It's all across the board. So I think people are going to have to understand that this stuff is deep. So Sweet Baby Inc. getting what it is that they deserve. Awesome. But they ain't the only ones out there. You need to remember that. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios. Next up, possibly our most anticipated book thus far, Yaira.